So we're going to be putting in a handicap sidewalk and wheelchair placement table spot. I'm not really sure what you call it. It's just a pad for the wheelchair to sit to watch the games. It's going to be a 6x6 up against the pavers and a 3.5 foot wide sidewalk coming out to the timber. And then you can kind of see how I drew in the dirt. They just want a little bit of a flare here tied in. So we'll call that a 4x3 triangle here, and then a 3.5, which is basically from the post over, staying within that timber outline. And I'll just subtract the 6 feet. That's 15.5. Minus 6 is 9.5. And then coming straight, 6x6 here. So this is, it's gonna have to be ADA. So the top of this and that have to be compliant, and if they have to build the ground up around it, then they will. But if you need to go down some there, put dirt here, equalize it, that's fine. Let me see. That's field 12, and this is field 2. So it's right behind field 2, across from field 12. I'm walking around to that building. Parking lot's over there. Double gate there, leading down to field 2. And then there's also this path. I'll check out the accessibility over here. So we're gonna be coming to this post across. Find this timber, that's kind of your mark. Keep the curve to here. Cut a line here, and we're going to be putting concrete in there. We can box out around this post, going somewhat close to the fence, because here, and I'm going to measure this out, we'll bend this in and basically get as close as we can. Might push this back a hair just to make sure I get my machine in here. But their goal is to make this, and there's a box here, so we'll have to dig out around it and shift it up and put it back at the right elevation to turn this into a gate, so that way the handicap accessible wheelchairs can go straight to the field, because they do special events here for special needs and handicapped persons. So this has to be flat, and the gate here is going to open, and then from this point we're going to be coming back to here, tying into the concrete. They have a drain here and they have a drain over there. We're going to just tie into it. So yeah, we're going to box out around these 2 units, do this, tie into those systems, and the goal, I get again ADA compliant for elevation. We're going to do an ADA compliant walkway this way as well, and the way that's going to work is we're going to make sure this ties into that, and if we have to, we can put pins, but we'll have to make this a certain level, do a joint line, and then it can have some fall. So obviously that's not going to be ADA. I would like to try to get from here to there, and then from there to there ADA compliant, but I can't control these elevations. And then from that joint line over, it'll just have to be flared to the catch basins. We're going to go up against this, so if we put a board here or expansion, there are these footers sticking out the way, which I'll also show over there. It's okay to put the board up against it to be a few inches off, because they're going to make some changes to the fence line. But we're going to do all of this concrete to here, and then replace this section as well. And I'll do another video where over yonder we're going to be bidding something for the summertime. So remove and replace a 10x8. It's about 6.5 by, well, this is a 6.5 by 10, And then this is actually closer to 6 by 22. Almost 6.5, 6.8, so call it 6.5 again from here to here. 26 to the corner of that concrete. From here to here is 8. By 11.5. Call that like a 2x2 triangle, just to flare that into each other. And then from here to here, 7.5 by 16 to this corner, and just do another 2x2 flare triangle to tie that in. 13 by, actually I'm gonna have to get an average. 43 divided by 3 is the average by that length, whatever I said it was. And then we have a parallelogram, no, trapezoid, I think. Let's see. It's almost 12, so call that 6 by almost 6. We have a triangle here. 5 by 10.5. Try it again because I feel like it skidded on the gravel. Yeah. Huh. Eleven and a half. I think I already measured, but just in case I missed it. Eleven and a half by 10. And then we are gonna box around this. Looks like these come up. You can pull a concrete truck straight in and back in, or start over there. We might need a buggy. I gotta remeasure the T76 to see how wide it is, because we got like 6 feet in some spots. And then down there, I'm gonna do a part 2.